Greetings to AsiaDHRRA colleagues and all partners and stakeholders attending this momentous event. As some of you would probably know, such as Marlene, Lorna, and Nange, I am a product of the AsiaDHRRA network when I started my career in rural development work back in the mid to late 1980s as a staff of then NGO Sariling Sikap Incorporated, who is a member of PhilDRA, and later as a staff of PhilDRA handling the small fisherfolk desk for Visayas and Mindanao. So it is with great pleasure to speak to you today, albeit remotely, for this milestone event, which is a celebration of the great work that AsiaDHRRA has done for half a decade now, and a great opportunity to take stock moving forward in the next 25 years. Your theme, 50 and Beyond, Empowered to Lead and Innovate, speaks of the many good work and the various leadership roles you have done as a regional network, as well as the challenges in the future in a changing global landscape. To meet these challenges, you have rightly adopted innovation in your theme, which is a key feature of the work that all of us do in the agricultural and rural development space. Continuing to lead in a complex and continuously changing world requires new processes, product, or approach that adds value and helps to sustainably, equitably, and directly impact our work for the poor rural people. Innovation, however, brings challenges, constraints, and risks. It requires institutional appetite and total commitment, human, technical, and financial resources to be able to innovate. Success may not easy to come by, and in some instances, it results to failure. But failure shouldn't deter you or any of us, as no success or no innovation is achieved without setbacks and failure. Only those who dare fail greatly can ever achieve greatly, according to the late Robert F. Kennedy. One of your objectives for this gathering is to draw up best practices and lessons learned, supporting farmers' organizations and cooperatives, including from the best practices of the host country and organizations with the session scheduled today. This is important and highly relevant in your mandate as an agri-agency dedicated in the development of Asian rural communities with farmers' organizations of women, men, youth, and indigenous peoples playing a pivotal role in local agricultural development, climate change, mitigation and adaptation, including food systems transformation, among others. The thrust of building strong, capable, and professional farmers' organizations is critical and foundational in establishing local rural institutions who can work capably and effectively with various stakeholders such as government, private sector, and other national and international institutions to be able to influence meaningful change that result to the upliftment of the lives of the rural poor. Farmers' organizations are important institutions in the mandate and work of IFAD that the fund has supported for the last 20 years. Building on this two-decade partnership, IFAD, during the February 2024 Global Farmers Forum, came out with the IFAD and Farmers Organization Approach paper that was presented and discussed with the FO leaders participating in the event. This was a vital development in IFAD's support to farmers' organization globally, as this brought the partnership of IFAD with farmers' organizations to the next level based on the engagement principles of Number one, mutual recognition and shared understanding of each other's way of functioning, constraints, and requirements. Two, co-construction of program and strategies. Three, joint advocacy to mobilize resources, such as with EU for FO programs, and advocate for IFAD replenishment. And last but not the least, enhanced regular dialogue between IFAD and farmers' organization based on the Farmers Forum mechanism globally, regionally, and at the country level. These principles and various methodologies indicated in the approach paper helps to strengthen the relationship of IFAD and FOs and vice versa, both at IFAD corporate level and at IFAD country offices. This is now being manifested in the next phase, FO grants supported by EU in developing the design and implementation modalities at global, regional, and country levels, whereby a more collaborative and participative approach is being pursued between IFAD offices and the farmers' organizations. I am confident that the outputs of this event, particularly in today's session, will be an important input and reference in the design of the new phase to start hopefully in 2025. AFA and AgriCord, who are with you in this 4-day affair, will definitely share and bring this in the ongoing discussions for the new phase. Finally, lest we forget, as we transition to the next phase of the EU IFAD FO grant program, the ongoing implementation by AFA and AgriCord with AsiaDHRRA as a key national implementing partner in various countries, which will complete next year, carries a lot of good practices, knowledge products, and lessons learned that are also worthy to share, discuss, and learn from in your discussions today. I wish you a reflective and productive discussions today and in the remaining activities in this event. Congratulations and more power, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.